quickly move on to another issue which I think we'd all need to think about. I think we're living in an era where leaders seem to be struggling to do the right thing. More often than not, they know exactly what needs to be done, but they simply can't bring themselves up to doing it. So the question is, are we losing the courage to do the right things? Is that disappearing for our public life? And for that, I'll call upon a rather exceptional gentleman who's in our midst this evening, who stood up many times in his career to authority, even at the risk of losing his job and wrecking his career. Dr. E. Sridharan is in our midst today, the chairman of and the founder of the Delhi Metro, the chairman of the Konkan Railways. Can I request a mic to... Dr. Sridharan. Thank you, sir, for coming all the way from Kochi to be in our midst. My question to you is, why are our public leaders so short on moral courage?
Well, Indrajit Gupta, you are very, very right. I think there is a severe shortage of leaders who can stand up to politicians and to bureaucracy today. That is why we are not able to achieve much in our country. The main reason being that we are always hankering after some favors from politicians or some concessions from the bureaucrats so that we lose the focus on what we want to do. I think if we have the courage, we have the integrity and the desire to do achieve what we want, it is possible to stand up and get things done. I think I have been largely successful in what I wanted to do. And that is how I've been able to complete the Konkan Railway on time and the Delhi Metro also very successfully. And with the success of Delhi Metro, it has been possible to spread the metro revolution to many other cities in the country as well. I think the time has come for people to stand up for a cause and then work for it.
Dr. Sridharan, I have one more follow-up question. Can you kind of help us understand why it pays to do the right thing? You've demonstrated that many times in your career at great cost to your own personal growth. Any examples, any anecdotes that come to your mind that best illustrate the point?
Oh, I have a number of instances like that where the politicians wanted something to be done and I was not obliging them and they were quite unhappy about it. They wanted to dislodge me from the position I was holding. But somehow, with God's grace, it was possible for me to pull through and get whatever I wanted to do. A number of such occasions had taken place. I mean, it's difficult to enumerate this in this audience now.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Sridharan. That's in some ways, the crisis of leadership that we face, Sadhguru. And I wanted you to kind of respond. Are we losing the courage to do the right thing? Do you agree?
Dr. Sridharan being here is a wonderful thing, and everybody knows what's been achieved. So leaving that apart, the disgrace for us as a nation is that we have only one Sridharan. Why is it that we don't have 1 million? It's because somewhere we have not set up the necessary ethos, necessary fundamentals to produce men like him. Why is it that somebody who does his job, I'm saying this with all due respect, why is it somebody who just does his job is a celebrity in this country? Simply because very few people are doing their job. It's so unfortunate that we have come to this place. This has happened because we have not taken care to produce those people. These people don't fall from the sky. An individual person makes himself like that, or a society cultures such people. We have not cultured such people. Like just now, Akhil Gupta was saying, we will beat China, we got everything. Yes, that's true. There are many cultural advantages we have, many innovative advantages we have, but we have corruption. This is like saying, I'm very healthy, I'm doing really great, but I got cancer. Everything is fine with me, all the other parameters, but I got cancer, how am I going to get rid of that? So, creating a society where integrity is valued needs to happen from a very early stage in a human life. Right now, that's completely missing, and fortunately, as a society, we have to do a lot of work on this. If we have to make sure that Sridharan is not a celebrity, that's my wish, that there must be millions of them. This country needs millions of them, not one.
Very well said.